Hi there and welcome back to my channel. It's V, and you know what, let's just get into the video. First of all, why do I always say it's a V when you're clearly on my channel, so who else would it be? But anyway, let's move on. I am not having a good day today. It's awful. This happened, okay? Currently cannot go anywhere. Currently have the most painful foot situation going on right now, and I'm really upset. Like, I'm having an awful time and I'm sitting here on my own just having the worst time today and yesterday, and I thought, let me just turn on my camera. And I think the reason why I make sure I do that is because I know that obviously this is like a study and empowerment channel, so more often than not, when you come on here, what you're gonna get is like a lot of energy and a lot of woohoo, let's go, and like a happy V. And I'm gonna be telling you things that are like motivational, inspirational. It's all very like happy and go lucky, you know, and that is me 96% of the time. But 4% of the time, I'm like this, which is moody, sad, and just not having a good time. But it's weird because I'm saying it through a smile, and it just makes it feel like I'm not sad, but I really am. And anyway, yeah, I think it's my duty as a person who is in the study world, study tube world, whatever it is that we're doing here, productivity and all that, to also show the other side. And that's why I always try to put these videos out when things are not going so great, because I need you to know that the reality of everyone's lives is that it's like there's no straight road, there's always bumps, right? And this one is just me complaining and having a little bit of a down moment. And I think we do this every month, and it's healthy for me to talk to you guys on a level, just no filter, let's talk. Anyway, so what happened was, I was walking down the stairs to go downstairs to go and get some breakfast after a heavy night out, you know, and obviously I woke up a little bit hungover, whatever, and I was going downstairs to get like a good fix, you know, like a full English breakfast, because we all know, oh, there's a fly, we all know that there's nothing that cures a heavy night out like a hangover. It wasn't even a heavy night out. It wasn't even a heavy night out, truthfully. We just went to a restaurant and it was called the Rum Kitchen, so y'all can imagine what we consumed at the Rum Kitchen. So anyway, next day I wake up and I'm like, let me go and get some breakfast. I walk down the stairs and I like put my foot, instead of going down, it went like this, and it was excruciating pain. I cannot describe to you what that felt like. But anyway, I carried on going because I was like, mission breakfast, and it's only next door, right? So I was like, oh, it's gonna be fine. Like, you bang your elbow, it gets better, it's fine. Went downstairs, hop. I'm hopping now, not hopping, but like I'm limping. I'm like, I'm limping. Came back upstairs, thought nothing of it. I thought it's gonna get better, it's gonna feel better. Sat down over there, which you can't see, but it's basically a dining table, to have a phone call with Jade. You know Jade and Jade. We had a call for like 2.5 hours. So I ignored the foot. I did keep complaining about it though. Jade will probably tell you, like, I did keep complaining about it and was like, oh Jade, my foot, like, it really hurts. But I kind of ignored it because we were gossiping for like 2.5 hours, and we were obviously spilling tea and like telling each other all about our lives, and that kind of distracted me. Got off the phone, bro. I got off the phone to go to the toilet. I went to step on my foot. I wish someone had heard the cry, like the scream that left my mouth. I was like, oh my, the pain. I could not step on my foot. So I had to start hopping. I started hopping around everywhere. I'm hopping around everywhere. And I'm like, uh-oh, this is more serious than I anticipated. And I looked at my foot, it was swollen. This thing was growing. I'm like, I put on my Instagram story, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me. And I was like, guys, what do you do when you've like hurt your foot? And everyone was like, hey, elevate it, put it on some ice, take some painkillers, and you know. So I got my friend to go and not go. I messaged my friend and he was like, what should I do to help? And I was like, hey, need some painkillers. So then he bought me some, and a really nice candle as well, which is really lovely, and I got to light that, and it was like vibes, you know. And yeah, I took the painkillers. Did the situation change? It got worse. It got worse. Oh, and he also suggested that I like download this app and call a doctor. It's called Cured or something like that. And I called the doctor, or they called me, and she said, send me a picture, like let me see what's going on. I sent her a picture, and she said, you need to go to A&E right now. She was so adamant that I needed to rush to the hospital because apparently, according to her, my foot was bleeding from the inside and I may have torn a ligament or something like that. I don't know. So I had to now pack my little hospital bag because I knew it would take a long time, and I had to go down 40 stairs. I counted them today. There are 42 stairs with one foot working. I don't have crutches at this point, and I'm literally hopping. I had to hop into the Uber because I couldn't step on this foot. I could not. Got to the hospital and I was like to the Uber driver, how am I gonna make it in there? And he was like, we're gonna take 5 minutes for you to like get your energy and you're gonna have to hop your way in. I hopped into the hospital and they were like, what's happened? And I told them, and they were like, oh, we gotta like get on this ASAP. They gave me a wheelchair. They took me in, they assessed my foot, and she was touching it, being like, where does it hurt? And I started just crying because every time she touched like certain areas, like I can't explain. And then they took me in to get an x-ray and they checked it all out, and there was a little part that was a little like looking a little dodgy, you know. They had to get a second opinion, and they were like, yeah, it's looking a little dodgy, but you haven't broken it, but we can tell that something is wrong. So what we recommend is you obviously go on these bad boys, crutches, for the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks. They said it could be like sooner, it could be better sooner, but they were estimating 2 weeks. And then they told me like I had to take some medication and things for the next 2 weeks just to like ease the pain and stuff, and they taught me how to use these. And then I came home and I was in the hospital by myself. I was so sad last night because I was just in there on my own, and I hate hospitals. I have like a fear of hospitals and things, and it's just, I've never liked them like ever since I was younger. And I just have this thing with hospitals where in my mind people that go in there never come back out, you know. And I don't know where that stems from. I think someone told me once it was psychological, to do with my father or something, I don't know. But anyway, I hate hospitals, so being in there on my own makes me like, anxiety goes through the roof, and I'm uneasy. I hate it. So I was in there for so long on my own, hungry. Like, I just wish someone had been with me in there, you know. But it was okay. I was like, I'm a grown girl, I'm a grown woman, I can do this. And then I came home, I hopped into my Uber with crutches, hopped out. Getting up the stairs when I got home last night, I was doing it with tears. Like, it was the hardest thing because crutches are easy like going down, but going up, I can't explain it. It was bad. And then I got inside and I was so hungry because I left for the hospital without eating, thinking I knew I'd be a long time actually, but I don't know why I didn't eat. And then I came back and nothing was open because I got back so late, and I had to have this like not so great pizza place, and I ate the pizza. It wasn't that nice, and I think I had like one slice and I was like, yeah, I'm done. Then I went to take a shower because I just don't like the idea of being in a hospital. Took a shower, and that was hard because obviously you can't have crutches in the shower, so I'm like holding on to everything, and it was just hard. And I just woke up today so angry. I don't know why, and I was just so mad. Like, anyway, now I have a new problem, which is crutches hurt your hands. Did y'all know that? So now my hands are in pain and I can't actually use the crutches because every time I'm digging into them, they've bruised me because obviously I'm not used to them. Or maybe I've been holding them wrong. I don't know, but it's just all gone so wrong. And now I'm just here on my own. Malala said she's gonna come, so she was gonna try to come today, but she can't. So she's gonna come as soon as she can, just to like be with me, because I'm just like, you know, it's sad when you're on your own. And I'm in London, obviously, so she's gonna have to drive up here. And yeah, all I want right now is cake, like a good cake, like a vanilla cake, you know, those like just a cake with some nice icing. I just want cake right now. And also onion rings. I don't know why, but I really want some onion rings and a good romantic Netflix movie, you know, just one of those nights. And obviously, yeah, just one of those nights. And I haven't eaten today. I had some fruit, but like the notion of trying to stand up and cook, not happening. I want to order something, but I'm like, what do I order? And I keep ordering food, and I don't want to keep ordering food, and everything's just going wrong. You know when one thing goes wrong and you feel like your world is falling apart? And I had some bad news last week, which already put me in a bit of a bad... Guys, the point of this video is to say, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. Like, it's okay. It's life, and I'm not okay right now. I know I'm okay. Like, this is another thing as well. Like, I also feel so guilty for ever making videos like this because I have so much to be grateful for. Even when I have like the worst of worst days and things go drastically wrong, or I get an email with news I don't want to hear, or whatever it may be, I always remember, like, even when things are at their worst, I'm still so lucky. So I try to avoid making these videos, but I also don't want you guys to think that my life is always so perfect, because it's not, and that I'm always so happy, because I'm not. So it's like catch-22, you know. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna paint my nails now. I've got some nail varnish here. I'm gonna paint my nails. Might as well start now. I'm gonna paint my nails. I'm gonna think about like what food to order. And I have had friends popping up, you know, my friends are like, hey, like, is there anything we can do and stuff? And I don't like to be a burden to anybody, so I'm just like, no, I'm fine. But really, I would like someone to be here with me, but then I don't want anyone to feel like they're here by force as well, you know. And I never want to ask someone to like come be with me, because then they're not being with you because they want to be with you, you know. I can't even explain. And now I'm just painting my nails over old nail varnish, which now is going to be lumpy. Everything's going wrong, as you can see. My eyelash is stuck in my eye. Anyway, I'm sorry for today's video, but that's it. I'm hungry, lonely, sad. My foot is in absolute agony. My hands are now like bruised from these things, because obviously I'm carrying my own weight. So, and this part here, even though it's quite soft, maybe I should put a sock on it or something so that it doesn't like rub as much. But yeah, that's the situation. That's the 411. I hope my mom doesn't watch this, because she worries a lot about me, and I told her I'm fine and I'm really not, and that means, and I know her, she'll like try to come here or something, and I just don't need her to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Love you guys. Thank you for always being here for me, and you're making me realize that no matter what happens, no matter what I do, you guys will always have my back. And that's, I don't know, that kind of love is, let's not, because I'm just feeling very emotional. I also think my period is due very soon, and that always adds to life being bad. Anyway, here we are. Here's a chit chat with V, unscripted. Not that any of my videos are scripted. I mean unfiltered, not even, nothing, no thoughts, just me just rambling. Okay, bye-bye. It didn't even, I have this button that ends a video and it didn't end, and there's another thing that goes wrong. This is just welcome to the world of everything going wrong. Bye.